Now listen, one of the 10 commandments is not to covet. And I know I'm not making this easy on you today, okay? But just check this out. Look at these shoes with these socks. That's real. That's my life. I get to live that all day long. Hi, I'm Nick Shell. Thank you for subscribing to my channel 2 days ago. I've been keeping up with you, tracking you, and all your search items. And you keep searching. People keep getting this channel by searching receding hairline. Now, granted, I'm experiencing the beginning of the balding stage, but we're gonna keep talking about receding hairlines because that's what you're here for. The analytics prove it. What I think that we need to talk about today, I still need to refer back to, no, if you're going to be a subscriber, an active watcher of my channel, and you know I do like 3 videos a day, so it's like you're committing to a lot by my channel, because like if you don't want to watch 3 videos a day, then you're going to be annoyed by me and unsubscribe like next week. But if you're into this sort of thing, then you love it. So as an active watcher of my videos, basically you're gonna have to go ahead and watch that 13-minute video where I show you pictures of myself from when I was ages 26 to age it says 19 to 26 is what it says. You're gonna have to check that out. Now, I've been reading the comments and I've really enjoyed the comments on that. From what it appears that I started having the maturing hairline at 19, and then I think for me clearly at 26 is when the actual hair loss or balding process, receding, all that, whatever, however I'm supposed to say it, I don't know. I need someone to teach me that. But we went from just maturing to receding and hair loss starting around 26, because I remember there's that one picture it shows me in like a maroon colored shirt with a fake like dollar sign. I think that's on that video. But anyway, around 26 is when I can start seeing it. And so the comments were made that truly I have had my hairline been receding very slowly. My process has been very slow and unusual, but at the same time I've done a good job of downplaying my receding hairline, which thank you, because I feel the same way. I feel like I've always done a good job of downplaying that. So here's what I was thinking. Okay, so like women wear makeup. Like my wife doesn't wear a lot, and honestly, when she doesn't, I don't even notice. I don't really know the difference. But whew, that's cold. But some women, I guess, they really have to wear makeup, you know, or whatever. As men, we don't have to worry about makeup unless we're on a stage in Hollywood. But I'm wondering if maybe the best equivalent to men or to women wearing makeup every day, and like that being something they have to do, is for us men, we have to kind of be aware of our hairlines. Like, I just think that it's such a major part of your day, of your appearance. Like, it's one thing if you're bald and you shave your head, cool, you owned it, that's it, done. You don't have to think about it anymore. But like, unless you just have a perfect hairline, then for me, like, I guess what I'm saying is, for me, like most of my adult life, I've been aware of my hairline. Like at 19, I already started seeing it go up, but I got away with it because I had long hair. So I had long hair, you know, for the first several years of all this, or some kind of, what is it? I thought that was a dog. I guess it's sirens. Let's wait for this guy. So conveniently, I had longer hair as I started noticing my receding hairline began, or maturing, whatever you want to call it. When my hairline started going up, I immediately took notice and thought, I'll just cover it up with this hair because it's not major loss. But by the time I got to my, I guess around age 30, then it was more clear that I was, those corners were disappearing. So I guess I've just been really good at downplaying my receding hairline. So what I wanted to just say on that is, that's kind of really what has helped me get away with this. I'm getting away with something here. And I guess based on the comments I see, it helps that I've had a slow receding hairline, a slow process. It's not all happening at once, and then it helps that I had the right haircuts. Now, I will say, at this point, I'm losing more hair, and it's getting harder to cover that up. There's only a few haircuts I can get away with and still be able to do that. But it's interesting because really what lifted this YouTube channel off the ground, which took me from 0 to subscribers to then 100, and now I'm getting somewhere around 80 a month, is that video I did saying tips to downplaying a receding hairline. That's what started all of this, was me making that video. I never would have known. See, that was before I even knew that people cared about receding hairlines, me making videos about it. But that video became so popular, I was like, well, I can't afford not to do videos about this. So I'm very aware of the things I'm not good at, like fixing cars or home repairs. I'm useless. Anything to do with sports, I'm useless. But when it comes to helping people with downplaying a receding hairline, just those tips about not combing your hair back, but instead just kind of pushing it down. And also, I want to close too with this. When I say downplaying receding hairline, what I don't mean is like using people are starting to ask me all of a sudden about this fiber spray or whatever, like to color it in. That's not for me. Rogaine, that's not for me, because to me that crosses a line for me personally. I'm not here to cover up my hair loss. I'm okay with downloading it. I'm okay with downplaying it. Like, to me, there's a difference, and that's where I cross the line. And it's the same thing for you. You get to decide where your boundaries are when it comes to your hair loss and how you want to deal with it. Because it's not about me. It never has been. It's about you. You watch me to kind of get an idea of how you want to process your hair loss or your pending hair loss or whatever it is, and you get an idea from me. But it's not for me to endorse, to tell you to do what you got to do. You have to, and that's part of the process of why you watch these videos. You're helping to determine what you think you need to do personally. What are your boundaries? What are your rules? Yeah, you already know my rules, but in case you're new here, I'll tell you. I am beginning the balding process. I'm 35 and a half. I'm gonna go bald, and I'm gonna shave my head probably in the year 2018. I plan that possibly I'll just start shaving it for the rest of my life. And I'm at peace with that, and it's fine. It's no big deal. I'm not going to get a hair transplant. I'm not going to do anything like that. I'm not going to take Rogaine. I'm not going to do that. I am going to experiment for the next 6 months or so with rosemary oil, but that's different for me because it's not a chemical. It's all natural, and I'm just experimenting to prove whether or not it works. But I'm not doing it for the sake of wanting to save my hair. I'm just doing it because I want to be the guy on the internet that actually did that in real time. I want to be that guy. But what about you? I mean, you're still sorting this out. My guess is you're still sorting out what your rules are. Maybe you have different. Maybe you're fine with considering a hair transplant, or fine considering Rogaine or Propecia or whatever. Oh yeah, I get a lot of searches every day for Propecia, so let me talk about Propecia. Propecia. It helps with hair loss, but don't forget to look at those side effects based on what I've seen. So, when you think of Propecia, I want you to think of potential side effects. Google it, look it up. Don't take my word for it. Google it. So there, I talked about Propecia because you're here in part for that. I'm Nick Shell. You got to figure out what you want to do, what your rules are for. I guess there could be a thin line between downplaying your hair loss and then covering it up, and then completely just restoring it. There's layers there, there's steps there, and you get to personally sort out how you want to process that. I'm just a guy who talks about it, but I don't tell you what to do, because that's more fun for me. I get to sit back and let you decide what you want to do. I'm Nick Shell. I will be back. I will make too many videos about hair loss, and then you'll say, well, talk about something else, and then you'll tell me an idea, and then I'll make the video, no one watches it, which brings me back to making more videos about hair loss. That is my fate. I am a genie in a bottle, and until someone breaks the curse, I'm going to keep talking about hair loss, because you keep searching in receding hairline, Propecia, balding. So that's what I keep talking about.